welcome to Alice Springs, Australia. We're here in the Red Center of Australia. Matt and I have flown halfway around the world to bring you Red Center Nats.
As many of you are aware, Australia has some pretty strict vehicle restrictions on the street, but for one weekend during the year, they open it up to all of the crazy Australian builds.
We're here to show you all the highlights of Red Center Nats. Let's get right to it. This is Australia's ultimate outback car festival with a burnout competition, drag racing, street cruising, car show, and more. The first part of this event is scrutineering, which is basically tech for the racers and the participants of all the other events. As a spectator, we get a taste walking around scrutineering of what cars will be competing over the coming days. Red Center Nats is the only event in Australia where heavily modified cars can cruise on the streets once they've gone through scrutineering to prove they're safe. So let's enjoy seeing these cars on the streets of Australia before the chaos to come. Meeting up here on the north side of town, preparing to drive into the city center and put on a show for the locals. You know, it's not too often you get to see cars like these driving around streets in Australia, and this is one of those times, so it's a really special moment. We're gonna go see what we can hop in here and enjoy the cruise. All right, we're gonna hop in this VL. It's got a parachute on it, which is pretty fucking cool. Ride this thing on the street. How beautiful is this? We're all packed in here. What's up?
Hey!
Holding on to the cage. Yeah. You sit really low on this. It's like a Corvette.
Yeah. There goes Kyle, you got the VL!
Riding to the city center of Alice Springs in style in the VL. We're here for the Fringe Festival. We've got over 200, maybe 300 cars lining the streets. A lot of the locals coming here to check out the event for the kickoff of Red Center Nats. A lot of Australian cars, a few American cars mixed in, a lot of Japanese cars as well. Some beautiful stuff out here. Made it to Alice Springs Inland Dragway for the first night of action here at Red Center Nats. We're here for skids. The one thing that Australia does better than America is definitely burnouts. We're gonna be seeing some crazy burnouts, and we're gonna bring you all the action right now. It basically dies every time.
It freaking does, man.
A pair of cars that caught my eye right away, the Clickbait Commodore wagon. Big blower sticking out the hood. We've got Jake and Sicko up here in the Mustang. Last time I saw him was at Summer Nats, and I rode back with him after he won the whole event. It was something special. More blower cars, so many blower cars. And then one of my favorite all-time cars, Lynchy here. Lynchy entrance speed, maybe not on this course because it looks like it's a little bit smaller, but his entrance speed is always so insane. Sometimes he'll do 3 360s in a row when he enters the track. Can't wait to see him run. Now you've got a little bit of a preview of the cars that are gonna be coming at you. Let's hit the pad and see what these things do. Mr. Chow coming up next. He's got a 6-liter in this thing, 450 kilowatts. Convert that yourself. Spitfire green, one of the coolest colors in an Australian car. Let's see how he does on the skid pad. Major Chow throwing down. That was sweet, and some fire at the end. That was great.
Wow. God damn, dude.
So burnouts are judged in a number of different ways. You have the length of the burnout. You have to do a burnout for at least 60 seconds. If you do it less than 60 seconds, you lose a lot of points. If you're on the limiter for a long amount of time, you lose a lot of points. If you use just part of the skid pad, you lose points as well. You need to use as much skid pad as you can. The volume of smoke and the length of the burnout have the main things to do with how your skid is judged. Time to go for a ride in Sicko.
Look at that. No worries for these guys. They got it out in record freaking time.
Up next, one of my all-time favorites. Here comes Lynchy.
but I am right here, second in line to do a burnout with Ryan Cohen. I'm freaking stoked.
All right, here's hoping all goes well.
Yeah, here we go. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
With him as well. One of the medium guys. I think that might be Matt from 1320 actually.
Oh my freaking God, dude.
Literally all Matt's been talking about ever since I told him we were coming to Red Center Nats was riding with Jay. And that looked like the perfect ride. Fast the speed of the spins are, I've never seen. When I saw him at Summer Nats for the first time, it was one of my favorites instantly, and it's just the same watching him here in Alice Springs. Killer skid. That's a wrap for day one of action here at Red Center Nats. We'll be coming back here tomorrow for drag racing and all sorts of other events all across the city, so stay tuned. Back at Alice Springs Inland Dragway for day two of action at Red Center Nats, and today it's mainly drag racing. We've got a lot of unusual vehicles around me, including Holden Commodores, Ford Falcons, and lots of other stuff. We're bringing you the highlights today, right now. Another thing you're not going to see back home, we have a Bear-powered dragster. Not only that, this is a mother and son racing pair. Both these cars run on mid-9. This is the LS-powered dragster here. So Chevy and Ford. Family racing. hell is this? A Nissan Patrol with a Duramax in it. $14.5 at 92 miles an hour for the Duramax Swap Patrol. Weird. Didn't think I'd see that in Australia. Got a Maloo Ute up here. Sounds pretty serious. Maybe a turbo car? 1020 out of the Maloo, and I just noticed the license plate on there says legless. I'm gonna guess he's probably in a wheelchair, and that thing is in the 8.0 class. That's flying. All right, so fastest paraplegic in Australia, I understand?
Hopefully the world one day.
Yeah.
It would be nice. But
I love seeing the hand-controlled stuff, allowing people to do things they think they would never be able to do again.
That's
it. Cool. So this is a Maloo Commodore.
Genuine.
It's got all the
Maloo.
stuff in the back.
Yep.
The tonneau cover and everything.
Yep.
What's the engine combination in here?
It's a Pro Mod Dark Block 427 with twin 35G Garrett turbos.
What class are you running here at Red Center Nats?
I'm the heavy hitters this weekend.
Okay.
So try to get it down to some low eights if I can get traction.
Sweet. Thanks for showing me around
No
the car.
worries, too easy.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Same to you, mate.
Cheers.
What a friggin' burnout that was.
.970 out of the little rotor. I'm pretty sure that's the fastest thing we've seen run down the track so far. That thing moved. It hooked up pretty damn good too. That was the best pass I've seen down the track so far.
Was it?
Yeah. Not bad. Got a little two rotor in here?
Yeah, a little 13B.
Nice.
Yeah. It run 8.7, and since then I've just put the full exhaust on it and the street slicks. So
Really?
Because it's PB 8.7. So
Dang. What year is this?
1969.
Okay, so it's before the RX2 and all that
It's
stuff.
the first rotary coupe, yeah.
Oh.
So the
I thought it was an
R100
RX2 at first.
Yeah, the R100 stand for 100 horsepower when they come out. Yeah.
And that was a lot back then, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I've ever seen an R100 before. If I did, I probably didn't know it. Very tiny car. Little two-rotor turbo action, running mid-9s right now. Maybe go a little bit quicker later. So we're here with Aiden. You got some exhibition vehicles over here. I understand you just turned 18.
Yep, it was my 18th birthday last Friday.
And you're driving this, is it a Nostalgia Funny car?
Yeah, it's a nostalgia funny car, but in Australia, supercharged outlaw.
I love this stuff. Shorter wheelbase, front engine. It's gotta be wild to drive.
Yeah, it's a bit of an animal. It pins you back in the seat.
What's the quickest you've been in this so far?
I've been 7:41 in this car, but we should go a bit quicker tonight.
And you would have been 17 when you did
It
that?
was almost 2 days after my 16th birthday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Looking forward to see you make some exhibition passes later.
Yeah, it'll
Good
be
luck. Cheers. Thank you. Aiden up here in his Nostalgia Funny car, about to make a pass down the track. He's been in the 7s when he was 16 years old. Hopefully he can make a full pass here. We'll see what the starting light's like when he goes down the track. That was some tire shake. He's gonna coast through the quarter mile at 11.7 at 72 miles an hour on a 100-foot hit. The two rotaries doing power skids side by side. I love it. Nice. 9:59. Time for the big boys. We've got Jekyll and Hyde VL and Legless in the Commodore going at each other. Domestic versus import. Well, yeah, domestic versus import.
Holy crap, that's a fast VL over there. The Maloo is going to go 977. The Maloo 855.
Now we're going to take a break from drag racing and go back to Alice Springs for another street cruise. This is a street parade with all of the entrants from the entire event. Get to drive around town for an hour and show off for the locals. It's even bigger than the first day. We've made it back to the city center. There's people lining the streets on their way here. It's about a 5-mile cruise here, 5-mile cruise back to the fairgrounds. We're going to be seeing them momentarily.
It's freaking awesome.
We're about 20 minutes into this cruise and they're still coming.
Yeah, there's still. Holy freaking moly, this VL is insane. Well, guys, that's going to do it for the parade portion of the event. We were here for 30 minutes and it seemed like cool cars and smiling faces just kept on coming non-stop. But now we're going to head back for the track and pick up some more drag racing.
Back at the drag strip, the sun is set, the track conditions are even better, and we've got our exhibition class up next. This is a great time to remind you to check out 1320video.com. If you haven't been there for a while, we just came out with my new favorite shirt, the Around and Find Out t-shirt with the Spank Bank ZR1 on there, my own car. Check it out. It's my new favorite. Might be yours as well. Links down in the description below. No, lost reverse gear. Maybe lost reverse gear, maybe it died. Stayed in that pretty dang long. 761 and a 784 in the left lane. He was not hooked up pretty much the entire pass down the track. Still stayed in it, put on a show for the crowd. That was impressive. There's a little sideshow here, the best mullet competition, only in Australia.
All right, now turn around, mamas, and shake the back. to be really, really epic. And it's great.
We've got father and son racing against each other. The Bel Air has been in the 5s. His son has been somewhere in the 7s. Let's see what they do in this pass, side by side.
At the start of
Goodness gracious. Cool.
Last race of the night, we got Legless and the Blue Commodore, and then the Jekyll and Hyde VL Commodore, both mid 8-second cars. Jekyll and Hyde taking home the win with an 8:41, over a tenth quicker than he's run all day. Must have turned it up for the final 177 miles an hour. Unreal. That's gonna do it for drag racing here at Red Center Nats. Tomorrow we have a lot of stuff to show you. Good morning from the third and final day at Red Center Nats. Today we're going to be showing you a few different events. We're starting here at the drag strip with the Road to RCN cars, 12 hand-selected best of the best cars that compete here at the drag strip. Then they go over to the MotorCon event, which is like an autocross from what I understand. Then we go over to the grass driving event, something to do at Summer Nats, which I've never seen before. We're also going to check out the car show and then finish off the day with the burnout competition, the finals of the burnout competition. Let's get right to it. Now that the competitors have raced in the drag race, they're heading over to the casino for the MotorCon. We're going to check out the car show in the meantime while they're getting prepared for that event, and then we'll meet them back over there. Walking in the show and shine area, there's some very impressive cars here. We're going to show you some of our favorites right now. Car show, it's time for MotorCon. We're here at the casino where they set up a little autocross course, very small course. It's gonna be interesting to see how some of these cars corner. Some of them have skinnies on the front and drag radials on the back. Here we go. The Falcon's up next, another car with drag radials and skinnies on the front of it. He's gonna struggle a bit, but we'll see how he does.
Let's see he wins it up in the XP. Again, all these cars are show quality cars, ladies and gents. There's no point telling you that they have nice paint jobs and stuff like that because as it makes its way around the final corner. Put your hands together for Paul Tenney, the XP Falcon.
Another drag car around the Motorcon course. Drag car with a parachute taking turns. Wow, that has to be the fastest pass around the course so far. And in a drag car, that was incredible. That was amazing. In a drag car. You knew where you could give it throttle.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely
Cheers,
done.
thank you.
Amazing. Motorcon is all wrapped up. Now it's time for the third event, grass driving over at the fairgrounds. Cars have to cruise over there. I'm very curious what this event's all about. We're gonna go find out right now. You have someone riding with you? Mind if I hop in?
Yeah, go for it.
The last event for our Road to Red Center Nats competitors is the grass driving. It's basically an autocross on grass. A lot of these cars will be really slow. I'm really curious to see what the Mopar does because he really had fun with Motorcon. Twin turbo Viper Forward Falcon coming up next. This is going to be fun to watch. Yeah, throw that grass. Whoa, nicely done. That's the best one I've seen so far. He gave it gas right in the right parts, flipped the back end around. That was amazing. Mind if I hop in with you? Sweet. Yeah, I was hoping to ride with him after watching him in the Motorcon. This thing ripped. That's a wrap from the Road to Red Center Nats competition. We're going to head back to the drag strip and see the finals for the burnout competition. Now for the grand finale of Red Center Nats with the top 10 burnout qualifiers going down right now. Here's the highlights.
need to be stopped. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Hinchy.
Here he comes, the people's champ. Lynchy is here. A little LS power Toyota Corolla. Watch how fast he flips this thing around. Incredible skid by Lynchy. Did you notice just how much of the pad he used? Every square inch, spinning it around in the corner, the wall, going back into the entry twice, spinning it around the entry, coming back, double spins on the way back. It's just insane. skid of Red Center Nats done by Sicko. One hell of a show. If you haven't been to Australia, definitely come check out the Burnout. Summer Nats, the biggest show in the country. And Summer Nats itself puts on shows all around the country, pretty much a few times a month. So check out summernats.com.au, I believe is what it is. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
And we'll see you next time.